Governor Alex Otti has promised to restore power back to Ohafia Local Government in Abia State. These people have not had electricity supply in the last 5 years, and now Governor Alex Otti has decided to step in. Let me give you a backlog story so that you understand what is going on here. EEDC claimed that the people of Ohafia engages in electric cable vandalization and they have accumulated billions of unpaid electricity bill. So as a result of that, they are not able to supply electricity to them. But sometime last year, the member representing Arochukwu Ohafia Federal Constituency submitted a petition against EEDC to the House of Representatives, asking them to restore light back to Ohafia local government in Abia State, that claiming his constituency is owing them 2.1 billion naira as accumulated electricity bill that is outrageous, considering the fact that they have not been supplying electricity to his constituency. So how are they able to accumulate this bill? And secondly, saying that his people engages in electric cable vandalization, that some of the falling poles and also electric cables have been replaced by the deputy governor of Abia State and some members of his constituency, and yet they still don't have electricity in Ohafia local government. So why have EEDC decided not to supply electricity to his constituency? So it has been a kind of electricity crisis in Abia State between them and the people of EEDC. And fast forward to now, Governor Alex Otti has decided to step in as the governor of the state. And he has promised the people of Ohafia to calm down, that he will make sure that electricity is being restored back to their communities in Abia State. So the governor said that his administration has engaged EEDC. They are currently on a meeting to acquire that part of EEDC in Abia State. He said his administration wants to maintain 24 hours electricity supply in Abia State. And he doesn't want a situation where some part of Abia State will have light and others will not have light, like what is going on between Ohafia local government and EEDC. So other parts of Abia State, even outside Ohafia local government, that is being controlled by EEDC, that his administration wants to buy it from EEDC to make sure that Abia State have full control over their electricity supply, not just the Abaring phase electricity supply. He wants that kind of electricity to be extended to other parts of Abia State. And he said that currently geometric power is generating excess units that can be supplied to other parts of Abia State. And that is why they are engaging on this meeting, to make sure that Abia State buys it from EEDC, so that the electricity coming to Abia North, Abia Central will be controlled from Abia South, from that geometric power. So the governor said that this blackout that the people of Ohafia have experienced for 5 years, that is going to be over very soon. That he will make sure that light comes to their community, because it's not fair. And he doesn't want any part of Abia State to experience that. Also, Governor Alex Otti said that his administration will buy back Star Paper Mill from Amcon. He said he remembered when he was a child growing up in Aba, he knows how that paper mill was functioning, that he created a lot of jobs for the people of Abia State, and it helped to boost the economy of the state, creating revenue for the state. And it's so sad that today that company has folded. It's been acquired by Amcon because it wasn't doing well, and the debts and everything. Now he said he's determined to buy it back from them. And he said that Star Paper Mill is going to function better than it was doing even when he was a child. He will make sure that that company creates a lot of jobs for the people of Abia State, for the youth of Abia State. He said he wants to keep the youth out of the street. He wants to engage them. And he said he's fighting so hard to make sure that he reduces the level of poverty in Abia State. So creating opportunities like this that can create jobs for the people of Abia State will help him to achieve that purpose in Abia State. He said he's not just handing out palliative to people. He also believes in that. His wife keeps giving palliative to some people in Abia State. But he said that is not how you are going to, keep them out of the streets. It's not how you are going to provide for them and their household. If you want to target poverty, then you need to engage the people. Make sure that their businesses are thriving in the state. Whatever they are doing, they are getting support from the government. He said that is why he's doing everything he's doing in Aba, to make sure that anybody that is doing business there or even outside Aba is thriving, to make sure customers can access them. And those that doesn't have job, to make sure there is avenue for them to get jobs in the state. He said when all these people are working, having a source of income, he said it's going to reduce the level of poverty in the state. And it's also going to keep criminals off the street. He said sometimes people engage in all these kind of things because they are unemployed. They don't have any sort of income. They're just in a survival mode. So they can engage themselves in anything. He said that is what his administration is tackling in Abia State. And And bringing back a company like that is very sure that is going to create so many job opportunities for the people of Abia State. And also, it is going to help the revenue of the state. Because he said the state have a lot of things to do. We have a lot to do with money. And he said Abia State is a very rich state. We have so many ways we can get money in the state. The state is very blessed by nature. So it's all about harvesting the talents of the state and also the resources of the state. So he said watching companies, die down in Abia State, he doesn't like that. It makes him so sad to see things happen like that. And also he said private organizations that have left Abia State is on a mission to make sure that they return back to the state. Because they are helping the economy of the state. They are boosting the IDR of the state. So because the government was not helping out issue and they left, he's determined to solve all the problems, to make sure that the environment is conducive for all these companies to return back to Abia State. Governor Alex Otti said that he wants to restore the glory of the state. He said he knows what it used to be like, even before the 1999 democracy. So he wants that glory to come back to the state. We are such a blessed state. It's just that because of we didn't have government that was paying attention to the state, everything just died down. So he said he wants to resurrect the glory of the state. He wants to bring it back to the state. And he said retrieving companies like that and also other companies that belongs to Abia State, other assets that belongs to Abia State government, retrieving them, reviving them is going to help boost the economy of the state, and it's also going to help the people of the state solve their problems. It's going to help them assist their households. It's not just handing out palliatives to them, even though that is also good once in a while, giving out things to people. But giving them half kg of or 1 kg of rice, 1 carton of noodles, it's not going to sustain them for up to a week. In less than a week, they have run out of food. So what is a lasting measure to sustain these families? This is what Governor Alex Otti is looking at. And he said jobs is one of the things that is going to help sustain these families. Even when he has stopped being the governor of Abia State, long after he has left the system, these people still have something that is fetching them income for their household. Governor Alex Otti said that is his target for the people of Abia State. And the governor is also calling on the people of Abia State to maintain the infrastructures that his government is building. For example, the roads. You don't just come out of the road and start heaping, dustbins and stuff like that. You don't start blocking the gutters with your waste bin. Do things accordingly. He has determined to also keep the state clean. Now, there is door-to-door pickup of waste bins in Abia State. Park your own properly. You don't need to use it to block the gutters that the government is building. You don't need to frustrate the effort of the government. So he's calling on the people of Abia State, maintain government properties, the new hospitals, the new schools, different things that the government is building. He's calling on the public to maintain it. You don't need to vandalize any of those properties because they are helping the entire Abia State. You don't need to frustrate the effort of the government. Honestly, Governor Alex Otti just wants to team up with the people of Abia State to take this state to the next level. If you're a lover of Abia State and you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, click on the subscription button right now and you'll never miss anything that is going on with Abia State politics.